Here we go, here we go. Start jumping in. Gonna be one of them shows, Hope y'all ready. It's gonna be one of them shows tonight. Gonna be one of them shows tonight. Y'all see the title. We're gonna give everybody a few to jump in, but trust me, you might want to stick around for this one. If this is your first time, welcome. Go ahead and share this joint. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Anybody in this joint? Anybody in this joint? It's gonna be one of them shows. I'm not sure if you're ready, but it's gonna be one of them shows.
Another one. Another one. Another one. And another
I don't see my Instagram live. Did we make a mistake there? Hold up. Are we live on Instagram yet? Oh, now we are. Now we are. All right, so we on live there. We are live. What's up, y'all? Let me see. What's up? It's going to be a movie in here. Go ahead and jump in. I'm going to post some stuff in just a second. So if y'all want to start right now, anybody earlier, just jumping in, that's fine. Just go ahead and shout your city for now. Shout your city. I want to see where y'all coming from. Go ahead and shout your city. I would love to see where people are jumping in from. Go ahead and shout your city out. Let's see everybody jumping in. What's up? It's going to be one of them things, man. And if y'all want to start asking questions and you want to get this started right and early, go ahead and do it. It's going to be one of those. Let's get it.
Another one.
It's going to be another one.
Another one.
What up?
And another one.
Appreciate y'all. I see YouTube people starting to jump in. A couple of TikTok people are starting to jump in. The Instagram is starting to jump in. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get these jumping. Come on now. Let's get it jumping in here. What's up? I see O'Ryan. I see Jay Easy. I see Cash App Podcast 215. What up, though? Anybody in here want to discuss, or if y'all want to just jump on and have a discussion with me? We talking relationships tonight. If you have questions, we're not talking to experts here tonight. If you need help, go ahead and hit me up. Holla. Norton from New York City. What's up, man? What's up with you? Bo Dragon, can you take me to Pound Town? I think not. You look like a dude. It's me, sir. What up, people? What up? It's gonna be one of them shows, man. We're gonna be getting into it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of them shows. So go ahead and get right. Ask me some questions, and there is a link. That you can jump in. If you can find my link tree on the Trev_Smoove, you can find it there. I put it in the description under. Let me see if I can throw it on TikTok. It's in my link in my bio for Instagram. I just threw the link in the TikTok, and the link is in the description for YouTube. So what's up? Where you at? I'm out in Jersey, man. I'm in South Jersey right now. From Newark, you know what I'm saying? What's the best way to win back your chick after she found you cheating? Oh. Listen, man, jump in, bro. I so got you. Jump in the link. It's an Ecamm live link. It's in the link in my bio on my Instagram. It's in the description. You on Instagram, so the link is in the bio. Go ahead and hit that. I promise you, I can get you straight. But for a question like that, we kind of need context. Jump in. We could talk about it. Don't be bashful, y'all, because I really want to do some face-to-faces tonight. Pause. I want to be able to help you. And anybody jumping in, please throw the like up, throw some Diamonds, if that's what platform you on. I am multi-streaming. We are on a few platforms as well, fortunately. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do. Damn, what the hell happened here? Did they knock me off of TikTok already? No way, right? Oh, probably because I put a link down. But yeah. Oh, there. No, we still here. Yeah, y'all jump in, man. Go ahead. I want somebody to jump in on like. I'm gonna answer that question in about 2 minutes or so. Likely about 2 minutes or so. I'll go ahead and answer that question. Just want a few more people to come in here. Pause, and then you're gonna see what's up. I got my apple juice today. You know we're gonna stay hydrated. We got the lemon water out here too. We're gonna be hydrated today. I'm gonna be spitting facts, man. So we don't want to dehydrate. But jump in. I definitely got your question over here. I'm gonna put that on the board. Let's see. See if I can put that on our screen over here. Let me get this right over here. Let me go ahead and get this screen situated because it might be a long show tonight too, man. Depends on how y'all rocking with it. It could be one of those shows that just lasts a little while. So don't worry. If y'all got time, I got time tonight. But we're gonna get into that. I like that instant. Oh, there's some more. Hello, sir. Welcome to Pound Town. Maybe take your Humber. What the heck does that even mean? No party is like a Diddy party. Whoa, what did I attract over here? What is a good Riz line? Oh man. I am like a roller coaster. The faster I go, the louder I scream. Okay. I just contracted ligma. What the hell is ligma? Brick City. Yeah, you already know Brick City. Can you shake ass? No, I cannot. No. Y'all gotta chill, man. I think we're starting off on the wrong foot here, man. I don't want y'all to think this is that type of party. I know we're gonna have some trolls. I get it. But I don't want that to be the majority of what's going on here. We got some legit free game. I don't have a paywall behind us. And I'm gonna answer that first question, that first serious question that we have here. Let's see. I started. I think I could present this too. Let me see. There is a way for me to do that. Let's see. Comments. Oh, this is all you got to do. Yeah. Bang. Dre Moore, what is the best way to win back your chick after she found you cheating? I'll give you another minute to see if you want to jump in on a live because that is a question. My friend that needs some context. I can give you some general, ideas, but it's very tough if I don't have context. I can absolutely give you a better answer if you were to jump in. If you were to jump in, I can definitely do that. So it's up to you, though. Go ahead and do what you do. But I promise you, I can go ahead and give you a great answer if you jump in. No pressure, though. Yeah, that's kind of wild. What up? Hey, Swift, I see you out there. The world is dead. That means what? What are we talking about, yo? Oh man, y'all in this. Oh, how can I get out of the friend zone? Oh, all right. That's two good questions, man. I really, really want y'all to. How can I find a bowl for my wife? What? This is what y'all want. Listen, I got it for you. If this is what you want, like, man, it is what it is. If that's what you want, that's what you want. We got it. All right, let me start getting into these questions. I'll wait. I'm not going to wait for a live. We'll go ahead and we'll start that first. Let's do that. We're going to start with this question right here. Dre Moore. I'm going to give quick answers, though. I can give you context, and I would take a few minutes to discuss it with you if you come in person. But let's just go ahead and get started because I want to get things rolling. I want people to understand where we're coming from with this. So, I know. See, this is tough. You already cheated, bro, so. I get it. All right, so you cheated. How many times did you cheat? How many times were you caught? All that type of stuff. So it depends on where you are in a relationship. It's so many things, man. This is a question that needs a lot of context, but I'm just going to go and give you some general ideas. All right. You already, if she didn't leave, if she's already left and she found something that's going to be way tougher, right? This is something that you kind of want to, and anybody jump in and please drop a like on this joint. Keep the comments rolling. I'm going to keep it rolling with y'all. So let me see what this TikTok is doing. Cause I can't really, it's not presenting the TikTok. You wouldn't believe what I had to do just to get up in this piece though. But yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead with that. let me leave that question on the board for now. What's your best way to win your chick back after she found you cheating? Damn. And this is doing things that you generally don't do as a man, right? This woman has to be extremely valuable. I would honestly tell you, if she's not extremely valuable, then, don't do it. She must be, because you decided that you wanted to go ahead and pick her up anyways, right? That isn't having an abundance mindset, but I don't know. Maybe she's the mother of your children and you don't want to break your family up or something like that. The best thing to do is to not try to run the game, in all honesty, because I would only do this for a woman that I care about. Otherwise, there's more fish in the sea, man, and you already messed that up. You're going to have to deal with that whole trust issue thing for years, which is not always the coolest thing. That you don't want to deal with that, man. But if you must, and maybe this is the mother of your children, you don't want to break up your family, or for some strange reason, you really like her otherwise, right? And that's fine. The best way to get her back is to just be straight with her, right? You have to tell her what it was, because I actually heard a decent conversation today. It was from, what's her name? Dr. something. She does like a lot of junk, but she was on Cam Newton's podcast today. If anybody knows the name, go ahead and throw it in the chat. I'll try to post it up. But she had a 4.5 hour podcast. I was like, damn, 4 hours and 25 minutes. But she basically said that women don't get angered as much by the act of you cheating. They are more so upset about the deceit, about the dishonesty, and you not feeling you can communicate with her. So, and that's actually valid. She didn't make that up, but it was a good point that she made, and it kind of resonated with me today. Me hearing that again from a woman's mouth, and I'm not going to say all women feel like this, but I feel like there's a good portion of women who feel like this. And what I would say to that is your best bet possible is to just be honest, tell her why you did it, because there had to be a valid reason, right? And even if there's no such thing as an invalid reason, either you did it, you cheated because you wanted to get some more McLovin. Maybe you crave variety. Maybe you felt like it wasn't spicy enough, or maybe she just wasn't offering it to you, right? It's usually down to that. That's generally why men cheat, is for McLovin. That's a fact. Listen to me, look at me. Most men are cheating because of McLovin, right? Because men are pretty simple creatures. For the ladies listening, men are relatively simple creatures. We don't care about a lot of other things, but McLovin, you kind of want to make sure you do that as much as possible. And that's what's going to make a man cheat. So in all honesty, brother, I would tell her, Dre Moore, tell her that, look, you made a mistake. You realized what you did was wrong. You weren't really thinking about it. And, you just, you had a misstep. It was something that you wanted to do. Maybe you felt like she was lacking and you didn't know how to communicate that to her. But, you have to own up to what you did. You have to say, like, listen, I did betray your trust, and I want to win that back and never do that again. So I'm going to keep it simple. That's as much as I got for that particular question. Come in person, pause, and I got you for sure. That pound town question will not be addressed. I am sorry. What is a good Riz line? Damn, I forgot what the word Riz is. Juice World 99. I forgot what Riz is. Maybe I could look it up real quick. Let's see. I forgot. Listen, I'm pretty good with most of the modern terminology, but let me see. Let me see. What the hell is Riz? Hey, Google, what the hell is Riz?
Here's the definition of Riz.
No, Riz. Okay, let's see. What is Riz? What is the Riz meaning? A skill or charming seduction. Oh, listen, man, let me tell you something. Perfect. I'm glad you asked that question. And I'm going to tell you why. It's a great question, but a very easy one to answer. I'm just going to tell you, I used to run down on about 10 females a day in my heyday before I got locked down and all that shit. I was doing, I would run down on like 10 females a day because I lived in a major city, Newark. You already knew the cold approach was cool. There was no such thing as Instagram or none of that. The most we ever got during my day was like Black Planet. If any of y'all are old enough to remember that, that was like before Facebook. So, all that social media, you had to run down. We had people writing numbers down on pieces of paper. Unless you were real good, like a cat like me, you could memorize it real quick. This is before even a cell phone and all that. But I started, it is what it is. I've done it during the cell phone era as well. Yes, but I'm just telling you, like, your best game is no game, right? I'm just going to tell you one thing. You work on yourself, right? Make sure you in a gym. Make sure and a lot of people say this because it's true. Make sure you in a gym, work on yourself, and you're going to start tripping over women. I promise you. And the one thing I tell dudes is to just put yourself in position to be noticed, because when you push up on a chick, a lot of times you lose leverage because now you are the pursuer. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are the one who is pursuing the other, you are going to be the one who is constantly chasing that particular woman. So sometimes it just makes sense to put yourself in position and let them come to you. Let them chase you, because once you start to be the pursuer, you will be likely chasing that person forever if they're not into you. If they're into you as much, you can win them over, cool. But your best Riz line is no line. You just talk to them. Just talk to them like a person. Just say something different. Okay, so you want a line. Here's one that I used to use when I wanted to be direct and crazy like that. I used to be like, hey, what's up? My name is such and such. You know what I mean? And you should give me your number. And they'll stop and they might ask you to repeat yourself. I should. I'll be like, yeah, confidently. And then they give it to you. My whole thing was 30 seconds or less. 30 seconds or less. The more you say, the more you have the opportunity to put your foot in your mouth. So you don't want to say a lot. You just run up to a chick, introduce yourself, and ask her for it. She either feeling you or not. That's why we would play the numbers game. But after a while, once you keep playing that numbers game, you already know, like, all right, you're going to have like an 80-90% take rate. And that's where I ended up, about 80-90%, because I already knew women that I could approach and women who probably would require more. But why would I go to women who would require more when there was so many? Because I wasn't offered like that. I wasn't looking for a wifey. You can't get a wifey with a Riz line, just so you know. It's not usually going to work out like that. That's how you get your little, you get your rocks off with a Riz line, just so you understand that. All right, I'm going to keep it simple. I want somebody to jump in here, though. I got my eCam link. It's I put it in the TikTok chat. I put it in the Instagram. It's in my bio. And YouTube, I put it in the description. The eCam live link is there. Anybody wants to jump in and you want a personal consultation, I am for the nonsense tonight. All right, how can you find a bull for my wife? That's extremely easy, even though I haven't even put it up. I'm sorry. I'm not putting up the how can I find a bull for my wife? That's extremely easy. They have internet games and different things that you can do. I can hear that. They have plenty of internet games that you can do. They have forums just for that. They have a lot of things available for you. I'm going to tell you, cruises are crazy. Cruises is just one of them things. They have weird cruises. Go to like singles cruises. Sometimes if there's a couple there, they're usually with the ish. You know what I'm saying? And you can run down. Hey, that phone's too loud. I can hear that. So all you have to do is go ahead and put yourself in position. You see a lot of times a dude by himself, to find a dude, that's easy. Most dudes is with the shits, man. Like, you ain't got to really search for that. That is nothing at all. That's super duper easy to do. I can promise you, super easy to do. Hold on. There we go. So that's how you would easily find one of those. Let's get to the next question. JK is that's trash. I'm not going with that question. Break bread. That's how you get out of the friend zone. Oh yeah, somebody did ask, how do you get out of the friend zone? All right, Norton, we're gonna help you out with that one. YouTube, shout to the YouTube gang, because y'all are really coming through with the questions. Appreciate you. Shout to y'all, YouTube gang. Y'all going hard right now. Pause. Perfect. I'm not hearing it from the TikTok gang. Instagram is throwing a couple in there, but YouTube is really squashing it right now. Y'all are getting it in with the questions. Continue with that. So, wait, let me see. Yeah. How about if he cheated repeatedly? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to answer that for how about if he cheated repeatedly? Yeah, he's probably going to do that. At that point, it's tough. That's a wash, in my opinion. I wouldn't even do it, because the trust is, you're never going to be trusted. It's just not even worth it at that point, to be honest. But we're going to get to this other question. Norton, how can I get out of the friend zone? First off, what the hell are you doing in the friend zone in the first place? That's the question. Why are you in the friend zone in the first place? Your best way to, let's talk about not getting in there, and then we'll talk about how to get out of it. Your intentions must be known from the door, right? You got to let her know what's up. There ain't no, like, a lot of times people try to talk to females under the guise of something else. Like, you see a lot of people who are creeps, like, that'll just have a service that they do. They'll maybe offer the service for free. And then a female has already purposed you. Once you present that first, like you over here giving out and tricking off and all that, that's what you are. I'm sorry. That's what you're going to be. So you have to let your intentions be known off rip, right? It may be risky, but when you try to slide in as a friend, it can work sometimes, but it's not the best way because you end up in a friend zone. Let your thoughts be known immediately. She must know your intentions. To get out of it, you got to see what to do, man. You got to start giving her that energy. But the problem is you could lose your friendship. See, you have to learn how to pick up on choosing signals. She has to like you, because if she sees you as a friend and only a friend, then you're going to ruin a friendship and you ain't going to have no chick. So it's a risky thing. You have to see where she at. Sometimes, it's like you play around. She's going to let you know like where the boundaries are ASAP, right? So if she starts throwing up walls when you over here playing, leave that alone. Just dead it, bro. Just dead it. You got to play around a little bit. See what it is. Sometimes you can touch on them a little bit. Don't go for the jugular right away. Just see what it is. Just basic contact. You can put your hand on her arm and see how she feels. If she flinches, stop it. Like, you'll know. Females, when she talks to you, if her body's towards you, like this, like, you can kind of tell. These are social cues that you have to pick up just to understand where she's coming from. But it's a dangerous thing. Just understand that the risk you're taking is you could absolutely lose your friend as well. So that's the caveat. So just be careful with that. Take it easy. Whatever you do, make sure that you have a bailout of jests. Like, meaning that it could be just on some funny man. Like, oh, I'm just playing. If it's terrible to be like that, but when it's a friend, you kind of have to. I don't really promote deceit, but it's such a slippery slope that you could lose your friend and you really be pissed. So yeah, just run with that. Let's see. Any more accountability? Whoa, what are we talking about? He is not talking about diseases and spiritual ties. Oh, well, we can get to that. And nobody say don't do anything not unprotect. That's absolutely the wave, because I definitely touched on that last week too. Pause. Like I really talked about that. I talked about the dangers of the BV that no one talks about, which is really crazy. There's there's that Herp, there's that G-Man, there's that Batman Forever. Yeah, so you have to be protected out here. That should be a given. In all honesty, in 2024, it should be a given. I don't think I should have to even talk to y'all about that, but I'll talk to y'all about that. Strap up, straight like that. All right, where's this all the way? Let's see. I had Black Planet, my go-to. Okay, shout to you for having Black Planet. All right, women aren't just hurt over deceit. In today's time, you can't even breathe without wearing a mask. Why would you be with someone that is having McLovin with dirty women? Oh, wow. I love the assumption that there's a dirty woman. She might be dirty. She might not. Shout out to you, Kimberly Corbett, for coming through with the chat there. So what I'm going to say, yeah, I think I just explained a lot of that. You got to be careful. Strap up out here. Don't be nasty. Do what you're supposed to do. Repeat. Don't be nasty. It's just protect yourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a boxing match. Protect yourselves at all times. You really should. Otherwise, you're going to be coming home with something nasty. Something real nasty. I bet. It's all fun and games till the doctor gives you your results. That's absolutely true. You're right. You're right. Yeah, no, I muted on purpose, Norton. Let me see. Double tap the screen. Oh, yeah, double tap the screen and get the likes up and subscribe for more information on the live. Appreciate you, Norton, man. That's what it do. Damn, I ain't even heard a word, but this dude dressed sharp as F. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Atlas, for that one. For sure. Definitely throw the likes up. Definitely throw some likes up in here, man. Let's go. Like, I'm really waiting for y'all to give me some more comments over here. Let's get this live jumping. Anybody who hasn't subscribed or seen me before, go ahead and if you're not following, you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that if you would, please. We so appreciate that. That is such a good look. If you would do that, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Subscribe, like, and all that stuff. We need that. And let me see. Any more questions? Let's see what's going on in the TikTok world. I got the Ecamm Live link up just in case. And I'm going to get a little more into that other one because, let me see. What was the name of that person that I have? Okay. So they were saying, yeah, how about if they cheated repeatedly? If you were trying to get somebody back and they cheated repeatedly, then you just have to, you might have to take that L. In all honesty, you might have to take that L. It's not much that you could really do about it if you've been cheating repeatedly. That's just like, come on, man. Like, you, what we doing? What we doing? What were you trying to make some type of a statement? Like, I mean, all right. So let's just say if you were doing it repeatedly, then you got caught once. If you get caught once after cheating repeatedly, that's different than getting caught again and again and again and again. Because at some point, people are gonna like not believe you. So you might just want to chill out. That's your best bet. Stop it. You should stop. Get some help, like Jordan would say. Yeah, so we're going to get into that. Oh, and I did have a topic for tonight. I did have a topic just in case cats did not want to go ahead and they wanted to be bashful. I do want some questions. You guys can interrupt me at any time. And ladies, you can go ahead and co-sign this or disagree. But we're going to talk about why women flake. Anyone with any ideas on why women flake? If you think that you know the answers, what up, Marcus Evans, what up? If you think that you got the answers, Sway, let me know. I want to know if y'all think y'all got the answers. I got the answers. I've done a bit of research on this in real life, and you know, the other one. Like, share, subscribe. Homeboy is right. Let me put this on the joint. Thank you very much. Okay, question. I got a question from ALS. Question. A short barber older was checking for me. But when I noticed that he was checking for me months later, he stopped. All he does now is look at me. Oh, so he just looks at you now. Okay. So he was checking for you, but he noticed. Okay. When you noticed he was checking, he stopped. You know what's crazy? We're gonna rock with this question. A lot of women don't push up. Why women don't shoot their shot? Like, I'm just going to tell you something. A lot of dudes who were taking like those ones that are hard to get, you'd be like, damn, how'd she do that? She went and got them. There is such a thing as strategic placement for women. But, yo, women, don't be afraid to shoot your shot. If you're feeling a cat, say something to him. Most dudes aren't going to reject you unless you're not his type. And if he's checking for you, then you probably is tight. So you just see like, what's up with him? There's nothing wrong with you jumping on it because another more aggressive woman will take that. They are going to take that. I promise you. You are not going to get them.
Today I got time, cuz.
Right. Do not wait. If it's something you want, it's something you like, the only way to guarantee that you have a shot with them is to push up. A lot of dudes don't be wanting rejection sometimes, or they just might think that you don't like them or whatever. Or sometimes they just don't want to be bothered, man, because they don't know how you're going to react to it. Or they be like, damn, she probably got a dude. Like, I don't know, the way she carry herself. Maybe they're intimidated and not like scared of you for real, but just like, damn, she probably going to not even be off it, man. I ain't going to waste my time. She don't want to be bothered. And they just will leave it alone sometimes. A lot of times dudes will be so wanting to, and it'll be, the words will be on the tip of their tongue, pause. And they will just really be ready to go, but then they just didn't. And then they might think about it right then and there. And they be like, man, whatever, I'm just not going to do it. So there's nothing wrong with you shooting your shot, ladies. Ladies, again, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again.
Today I got time, cuz.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. If you want something, shoot your shot. Because you can give a dude all the messages in the world, but he still might not jump. Some dudes just don't push up on women. I know a lot of dudes who never, ever push up on women, ever. They do not push up on women. They just say, oh, they're going to come to me, especially the dudes that really be doing their thing. And because of some of the reasons that I spoke about earlier, because they know that they are going to be chasing you forever. A lot of times when females are pursued, then the ball is in their court and we're behind the eight ball. We like, yo, like, why is she over here styling? And that's because of your peers. In all honesty, it's not your fault per se, but your peers will really run with it. They want you to pay for all dates. They want you to initiate all communication. They expect you to be funny. They expect you to be like charming. They expect you to be chivalrous. They expect you to have bread. Like there's so many expectations on a man. And yo, man, it's a lot of dudes checking out because dudes, I know women, it's not easy for you to find a good dude, but I'm just going to tell you it's easier than it is for a man, in all honesty. Let's see. This should be good. Yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, and I'm going to talk about the whole flaking from his perspective podcast. What up? Shout to y'all, man. Y'all need to go check that out right there too. They got a banging show, man. I was on there one time. They were gracious enough to allow me on their platform, and man, they got a nice little following. Go ahead and check their platform out for real. From his perspective podcast. Shout to y'all. Save 50% off the Diddy oil. What we doing, Lauren? Come on, man. You had some. Let's see. I thought y'all said not to do that. And I did approach him. I asked him, did he like fruits? Because that's what I do. Make fruits at my job. He acted nervous. There you go. And that's exactly it. He acted nervous, right? He was nervous. Like listen, it's natural, man. And I'm just going to tell you, a lot of women are turned off because a dude might miss social cues or a dude might not know how to approach women. It doesn't make him a bad guy. It doesn't make him corny. It doesn't make him a punk. It just makes him unfamiliar with that. And that to you should actually be a turn on. And I'll tell you why. Because he's not tainted. He's likely not already jaded. You know, like he probably hasn't had a bunch of bad experiences already. He might be fresh. So those, believe it or not, dudes with a lot of experience sometimes could be bad too. If it was bad experiences, they could be jaded and they could be some real meanies out here. I'll just keep it nice. You could really be meanies. Oh, damn. See, and I hear you. See, I see that other one coming up. Yep. And Marcus Evans actually had a great point. Because they're afraid of rejection, like men are. Yeah, and I know females hate rejection. They are super afraid of rejection. And I reject women all the time, and they do not like it. And they can't fathom that. Like, what you mean? Like, wait, what? What you mean? I reject women all the time because I'm already tied up. It is what it is. I have to, right? And females shoot their shot, and sometimes they do it well. But I'll be like, nah, I can't do it. It is what it is. So I understand because they sink. I watch them sink, and I don't take pride in it because you never heard me mention it before. I'm only speaking for the context right now. It's not something that I enjoy doing, but it's something that I have to do. And here we go. Let's talk about it. I see your follow up. He's 50. He should know life, woman by now. Correct. He should. But maybe, look, he might really be attracted to you. He might look at you differently than he looks at other women, and maybe he hasn't had a woman of your caliber before, right? And I understand the whole idea that no woman wants to be a dude's first bad bee, right? We know that no woman wants to be a dude's first bad bee. I understand it. So I dig it. But listen, these are a lot of the mistakes that I think women make, right? Because these aren't the red flags you should be looking for. The red flags that you should be looking for is he going to treat me well when I'm with him? Is he obnoxious, right? Is he not clean? Does he not work? Does he not do his thing, right? So what you should be looking for is a good family man. And I know we want dudes to have super swag and all this type of, you know what I mean? The Riz that we was just talking about, that type energy. But most dudes don't come with that, to be honest. And a lot of dudes that come with that is because they got XP. And a lot of dudes with XP, do you see where I'm going with this? Do y'all see where I'm going? Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Listen, women got the game messed up. Sometimes if you're looking for a long-term serious relationship, sometimes it's a great idea to get somebody who's green. Just like how we look, we don't care. Men are more pragmatic about a situation. We don't care if you ain't got no skill. We're willing to teach you. We don't care if you don't know. As long as you are willing, we are good to go. We don't expect you to come out of the box with all the skills. We expect you to come out of the box with all the will. And that's it. We could live with that. We got some more cats coming in. Yes, sir. Like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead. And if you are on TikTok or Instagram, go ahead and follow. I see y'all running it up on the numbers. Y'all jumping in on TikTok, but y'all ain't saying much. I need y'all to get it out. Let me see. Instagram, y'all jumping low. So let me see. How long have you been married? Since like 07. Yeah, like 07. However long that is. I don't count anymore, bro, because it doesn't even matter. Like, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's like 07, man. That's how long I've been married. So, you know, anything before that, I'm not liable for. But, yeah, I've been married since, like 07. It's been a long time, bro. A long time. However many years is that? Let me see. Oh. Before you get to the flake situation, how do you feel about some of the ladies on the Peef? All right, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm regularly on the Lapeef network, and I'll tell you what, the ladies, to me, I don't have a problem with any of them so far, right? I don't know who has a problem with me. Maybe there might be one or two, but to me, it's all discussions, man. And even if they're heated, no one's ever really disrespected me, and that's all I require. I don't care what you say. You can go ahead and emphatically disagree with me. That is fine. I don't care. Right? I really don't. As long as you don't disrespect me. And none of the ladies have done that. Some of them have drastically different views, but they're entitled to them. It doesn't make me hate you because you have a different view. That's fine. So, you know, I'm never going to care about it. It's fine. And a lot of them, believe it or not, we're able to speak one-on-one, be cool, all that. You know what I mean? Wait, we know what? What we know. Wait. So yeah, they chill to me. Like, all the ladies on the panel, I have no issues with any of them. I don't have issues with anybody. If you notice, I don't really get into a bunch of fights because, for one, I do respect people. I certainly respect people. And, you know, to me, that's a major thing to me. I always feel like we should respect each other. That is paramount to me. So that's one. You have to respect each other. I respect people, and people generally respect me. I haven't had any burnouts or anything like that so far. Sometimes it got a little crazy, but I was able to talk to people afterward, and there wasn't no love lost or whatever, right? So that's, you know, it is what it is. What's up with the somebody? All right, what we talking about? I see you got married. And oh wait, cool. We know what do we know? What do we know? Let me know what we know. And then there's a oh, what up? Kenny up in this piece, man. Shout out to you for jumping through, man. We appreciate you. Jumping in on the Instagram. I see you out here. Man. I see you out here. Yeah, that's your boy. Yes, respect. Nothing but respect. It's extremely important. Respect. And y'all know what I say about respect? Hard to gain, easy to lose, and impossible to get back if you've had it and lost it. Listen, I'll say it again for camera number 2. Respect. Hard to gain, easy to lose, and impossible to get back if you've had it and lost it. Respect is paramount. Trust me. That's the one thing that keeps me out of situations. Just understand it. You got to understand boundaries. You have to and another thing is perspective. A lot of people just don't have the ability to look at something from someone else's shoes, right? There's sympathy, there's empathy, and there's perspective. Perspective will help you to respect a lot more people. In all honesty, you'll be able to respect more people if you have a mutual respect, right? You have to respect people, and you have to understand perspective, learn perspective. And that's basically just trying to look at it from someone else's position, right? Put yourself in their shoes, put yourself in their circumstances, and put yourselves in their lives as much as you can, just to see where they're coming from before you respond. Have a good understanding of where people are, try to get to know people and understand people. So I'll just say this. I've had a couple opportunities between some of the jobs that I do and have done, right? It gave me lots and lots of perspective. I've met thousands and thousands of people and spent thousands of hours, thousands and thousands, like I'm talking about tens of thousands of hours of speaking to people, like about intimate stuff and everything, right? And one thing I do have is a knack for talking to people, right? Y'all see the podcast if you ever watch the long form content, and people feel generally comfortable with me. So for me to be able to listen to different people from different walks of life, from the filthy rich to the plain old filthy, it helped me a lot to gain perspective and understand how people are just as humans. And I feel it's extremely helpful to be able to do that. It'll give you a lot of perspective. You can see, and it helps you size people up real quick. I can tell you right now, I can spot a freak in like 40 seconds or less. Sometimes I could just look at them up. I could tell all her do's and don'ts, right? And then I could say, oh, he's a punk. Or I could say, this person's a liar. Here they're lying right away, real quick. It helps you with just so the more people you meet, because you meet the same people over and over. It's the same characters over and over since the Bible, man. Since biblical times, we don't want to say that because some of y'all don't believe in the Bible. Since biblical times, right, BC, it's been the same people over and over and over. It's not that many variations. We've been put in different circumstances and situations, but it's really the same people over and over and over and over and over. You can decode men? Yeah, right. Okay, decode me then. Let's see. You know that you're on the Police Network as well as one that is least confrontational. Believe it or not, I can be confrontational. I've had some confrontations I can name the confrontations. I've had a confrontation, especially on Thursdays. I've definitely had confrontations. They just weren't disrespectful. They definitely had confrontations. They just didn't come to the level of disrespect. Because I am certainly confrontational. Watch me close. Y'all just got to watch how I do it. I just don't disrespect people, but I certainly confront people all the time. I just don't do it disrespectfully. And I understand it. And listen, if that's how people get down, I ain't mad at it. It's a good balance, though. I do what I does, and it kind of fits. JR does a real good job of mixing it up and having a good balance of people. Come on, y'all, TikTok. I see y'all in there. Y'all liking it up. Y'all in here, but y'all ain't asking nothing. Y'all had 160 people come through here already. Let's get it, man. Instagram, I appreciate y'all for jumping in and do what it do. We're going to talk about this flaking thing. I'm just about to get to it. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to ask any more questions for just a second. If y'all do not feel like it, then we are going to get to the why women flake. And before we even do that, I want to see what do y'all think about it. Why do women flake? I know the ladies can certainly answer. I want to see what some 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hear you. So I want to know what the ladies are thinking. Why is it that men flake? Y'all go ahead and tell a brother if you know why women flake. I got some ideas here. I think a lot of the ladies are going to go ahead and agree. I think y'all going to give me some cosigns tonight. I'm pretty sure y'all are going to cosign me tonight. And the men, hopefully, I'll be giving out some incitement. And men, I want to know if y'all have any ideas on why women flake. Men, if you have any ideas on why women flake, go ahead and talk about it, because I am going to talk about it in just a second. It's about to get real. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to tell you why these ladies are flaking. I know y'all want to know. And I'm going to offer you some insight on how to react or not to react. Anybody jumping in, please drop a like in this piece. Through your comments, I'm answering questions live. And if you want to be seen, if you want to get a free consultation, there is no paywall here. I try not to put paywalls in front of anything. If y'all want to jump in here and you want a free consult, I have the eCam link in the description of my, if you're on YouTube, I have it it's on the top of the chat in TikTok, and it's in my bio and the Instagram chat. So we're multi-streaming here tonight. If you want to catch it on any way, go ahead and you'll find it there. So just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. If you want to get on the eCam live, I'll let you in the interview room. We'll bring you on in and you can ask me questions one-on-one. We can have a free consult out this piece. So dig. The flaking idea. I want to see some men's ideas. I want to see some ladies' ideas. You let me know why it is you think men or women flake. Why do you think men or women flake? We want to talk about ladies because ladies do the most flaking. In all honesty, we know this. Men don't generally flake. Men don't. It's a woman thing. We know it. And I hate to bear blame on you, but come on, man. Statistically, y'all flake. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. I want to know what y'all think. What your thoughts are on why it is that women flake so hard. I want y'all to tell me why women flake so hard. All right, let's see. Does anybody have any ideas? Yes, women flake hard. Women flake hard, relentlessly. They don't even care. They will just fall off the grid entirely. They flake hard. They don't care. They flake, and they flake hard. We know this is true. We know this is true. We know this is true. Come on now. We are not playing around. We know that this is true. Women absolutely flake. So, any ideas? If not, I'm just going to get right into it. So, and I'm also going to, I want to tell y'all how I would react to it. Oh, matter of fact, let me see. Let me share this joint. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Wait, I never done that. I've always given warnings before, and that I'm about to go. You've always given warnings. Yeah, I gotta see this. I gotta see how this is gonna go. Yeah, so it's about to be a movie. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. Where's my messages at? Sent a live video. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go into that. I'm gonna share this video out. Give me a second before I get into it. I forgot to share my own damn video here. I'm bugging. I am bugging. Oh, they won't let me do it. Damn it. Anybody out here, just go ahead and share it. They won't let me share my own damn live. I wanted to share it, but apparently it won't let me share it. Oh, you know what? Can I copy the link? Copy the link. Yep. Now, yeah, I'm just about to share this video. Then we're going to get right into it. It's about to be a movie in a minute because I'm about to talk about this topic tonight. I definitely want to talk about this tonight. Yes, ask my ex-husband. Okay. Uh-oh. She used the wrong word there. She used the X word. I don't know. We're not gonna beat up on you tonight. If you were a panelist, just know that would have been the worst thing to say to me. Never. You know. I would have definitely got you with that one. You know I would have got you with that one. Damn, I need to share this joint. That's all I want to do right now. Copy link. Damn, which one is this? This is that one. Don't worry, guys. I got you in a second. Honest. I mean, I get it. I understand. I understand you. I understand you. Wait, what the heck is that even doing? All right, as soon as I share this out to myself, I'm going to be good to go. Paste. Perfect. Now I can go ahead and do my thing. All right. Copy. Now I can go into my messages and do my thing. I'm just trying to share this out, guys. That's all I want to do. What we doing? I'm just sharing out my live. And then we're going to get right into the topic. I'm trying to get some more people in here for y'all, man. That's all. We want some more people up in this piece, man. Run it up for me. Anybody in the building, go ahead. Like it, share it, subscribe. Like it, share it, subscribe. If you have not followed your boy just yet, go ahead and do it. If you have not followed your boy just yet, go ahead and handle that. Go ahead and handle that if you haven't done so just yet. I bet. So we're going to get into it now. We're going to talk about the topic of the night. The topic of the night, which I know y'all are all here for. Y'all are here for the topic. So I'll say this. Why do women flake, right? There's a couple reasons why women flake. One, which I have to understand, is that you are not that priority that particular night. And I know y'all don't want to hear that. I know y'all don't want to hear that. But guess what? You're not the priority that particular night. Now, there could be a multitude of reasons for this. One, she might just have a better option that particular night. She may have had a better option that night. There's nothing like wrong with that. Like just how like dudes like to have a roster, females be having a roster, and they might not necessarily be giving out the McLovin to all of them, but they will have a dating roster. They will have a purpose roster. This guy will come over and fix her light for her. This guy will come over and, you know, change her oil. This guy will take her to the movies. This guy will talk to her about a boy that she really likes. So that's just what we playing with. It's 2024. And unfortunately, women are doing that. And you could react to that how you want to, but I feel like a lot of times gentlemen overreact. I've seen some red pillars say, oh, hell no. If she flakes, she's done, blah, 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 blah. And I get it. You could say zero tolerance, but it depends on what type of man you are. And it depends on how much you're valued. You doing that to this particular chick is not going to teach her a lesson. Just so you know, I know that you thinking like, wait, what? What you talking about? What? Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about, man?
But it's not going to teach her a lesson. You are not teaching her a lesson by saying, oh, yeah, well, I'm never talking to you again. I just said she had a roster, homie. It doesn't matter. She doesn't care. You can't just go ahead and say, all right, I'm like going to never talk to her again. And then it's just going to be like, she's going to learn her lesson. That doesn't really happen. If you got flaked on, it's because she didn't really value you. There's 3 levels of interest when it comes to women. There is very low interest, right? Then there's like your medium interest, and then there's the high interest. The low interest, you'll know you're low interest because she's not really trying to kick it with you. She's going to give you very staggered text. It's going to be bad. Like females who don't text you right away is just a telltale sign that she's really not that into you. Either that, or one, that's the one, or two, she's strategizing, because there are some females who believe that that's actually a strategy that you can use to actually be good. Like, no, that's not going to help you with men. There's a lot of females who believe, because they're trying to take notes from men. Because men were doing this. They're like, oh, no quick text, no double text. Don't respond right away. Leave a statement at the beginning of the day and don't say anything to them. And like all that. Man, look, that's for people who don't really bang with you. I don't know what type of people. Like, why would you want to talk to somebody who's like not really into you? That is crazy talk to me. Why would you want to waste your life with someone who's not into you? Like, once I start to see those signs, leave them alone. You never, well, hold on. I don't know if I need to believe this one or not. This deserves an interruption of the word. Never had a roster, but y'all men seem to think we all do. When I date or talk to a man, my focus is on him and no other man unless I have to communicate with another man. Shout to you, right? Shout to you. You deserve it. Right? Excellent. Great job. I'm even going to give you an ultra combo for that. Awesome. Awesome. We love it. Unfortunately, most women aren't like you. I can tell you that because I talk to a lot of women. And people who have no sexual opportunity will basically tell you everything, because humans generally like to tell the truth. They just don't like the consequences of the truth. However, if it's a person that's not smashing, then guess what? They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. So they will tell you everything. And females tell me the real. And I know plenty of women who deal with plenty of dudes. Some of them are worse than others. Some of them are complete savages, right? All types of women that you would never think so. A lot of women in the professional field, this, that, and the other. Like and statistically, women are cheating just as much as men, right? Depending on what you look at. There's plenty of them that say there are some actual surveys and studies that suggest that women cheat even more. So I believe you when you say you did not have a roster, but you must talk to your peers, because I do, and they ain't right. They are definitely doing what it do out here. They are absolutely doing what it do out here. And I know because I talk to them and they tell me like the whole thing, like play by play, what's happening. I'm not just pulling this stuff out of the air. This is not by assumption. Some I've seen firsthand, right? I've seen messages, all this stuff that I'm talking about. None of it is pulled out of my, you know what? None of it, none of it, none of it, and none of it. This is all based on studies. There's absolutely anecdotal data here. Yeah. However, I have an extremely large sample size. Extremely large sample size. Like, this is what I do. I talk to people about this all day, every day. A lot of people. That's why I could, from all different types of walks of life. I don't just talk to one type of person, all types of occupations. So it's not to say that I watch women do it, yo. Look, some of these women are savages, yo. There are some women who are, I don't even want to get graphic, but they'll take the DNA of one dude and kiss the next dude, and it turns them on. I'm just telling you, this is how bad it is. I'm just telling you. that's just how it is. Real talk. Unfortunately. So these females do have a roster. We're gonna get back to this cooking though. Let me see what's going on. Hold your tongue and say what? Hold your tongue and say I was born on a pirate ship. I don't even know what that means. I can't to them, they grown, as they say. No, I get it. Look, I'm not telling you need to police them by any means. I just want you to understand that it exists. And I don't want you to fool the men, because when you say you don't, we believe you. But we don't want men to think that that's like the real, or that's like what's common, or that's like what's happening. Because it ain't. That ain't what's happening. You know that. That ain't what's happening right now. We know that. That is not what's happening right now. That is not what's happening right now. There's a bunch of women who are out here being straight up savages, unfortunately. So, and it is savage. You're absolutely correct with that. It is absolutely savage. Absolutely savage. No gripes about it. So women, one thing they do is they purpose you, right? So one dude is going to be for money. I literally have seen contacts saved as wallet or Cash App or whatever, and it'll be a dude. That's really their name. For real. No nonsense. This is real. There are other dudes who they talk to as friends. There are, I gave y'all the different purposes there is. And, the idea is you either, I don't know, most men are looking for one of two positions, one, a D supplier, or two, the hubby. But women have different purposes for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you going in for a management position and they go and put you on fries. It is what it is. That's just what it is. And I'm sorry. That's what some of us get. You get the fries. You get the fries position. Something that you really don't want. So that's what 2024, or what they call modern women, in some cases are acting like. And we're not going to dare say that all women are like that, but a lot of women in the dating pool are absolutely doing that. And it's very difficult to discern one from the other, because the game look the same. They know how to talk that talk. Females learn how to run their mouth. The one thing that, let's just say, if God made men Superman, they made women kryptonite. They know how to talk that talk and really fool you and finesse you. Because your biggest weakness is, that kryptonite between the legs, man. They got that kryptonite. And it's very difficult if you don't know how to manage it. You just going to get caught out there. That's just real talk. So these dudes, these females, sorry. I think a lot of dudes overreact sometimes when they receive a flake, because the flake is a lot more common than you think. I would say that more modern women flake than don't. And if you are not one of those guys, then you're going to get flaked on a lot. It is what it is. And I think that there is enough to deal with it. Sometimes you can deal with it. I think that some people overreact, and I'll tell you why people overreact sometimes. It's simply because you're like, all right, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. And like I said, a lot of red pillars were doing that. They were saying, no, I'm not doing that. No, zero tolerance. And I get that part. You can have zero tolerance, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you ain't one of those guys, you ain't doing nothing. All you doing is just starting over from scratch. A lot of times you could just not overreact. Don't hit them for a little bit. But then, what the hell, fam? You got time to end this? And what are they talking about? Stuck about to get blocked out here. Chill it out, Ty. So, either way, if you overreact to it, you start from ground zero. You might not be able to overreact to it. Catch her on a different day. And if you didn't appreciate the way that she treated you, then you have the control now. You have the control. Let them flake and keep it moving and give them a position. Listen, I like your abundance mindset. Shout to you. Right. Now, if you got a lot of them, this is great. If you're able to attract a lot of them, we're going to give out the best case scenario first. Let's give out the best case scenario first, right? The men who command attention, the men who are able to obtain women, the men who know how to run their mouth, the men who are taller than average, the men who making the bread, right? You have charisma, some type of special skill or something that separates you from the rest. And if you have that, you can do this. And I would encourage most men to go ahead and do your damnedest to get in that position. And you have to also know how to punch inside your weight class. There's a lot of men who are punching outside of their weight class. When you're dealing with females who feel like your value is lower than hers, that's problematic. That is problematic. If they believe that your value is worse than hers, then she's not going to respect you. She will flake on you. So there's two things that you can do to avoid getting flaked on as much. One, improve yourself and date women who are inside your weight class. You know how you know women that are inside your weight class? They come to you. Once you start getting your game right, you learn a little bit about charisma, travel a little bit, read some more, gain some knowledge so your conversational skills are up to par. Hit the gym, get your money right. You're going to start tripping over women. They're going to be all over the place. No one's going to flake on you. But the better position that you are, the more opportunities you have for more women. Those are just the facts. The more you take care of yourself, the more you pour into yourself. Stop trying to chase women until you're ready. And you still don't chase them then. You should never have to chase women. Unless you down bad. You might be down bad. And unfortunately, in today's society, there's a lot of dudes who are down bad. Right? When you're talking about a third of men who haven't had any McLovin in the last year or got their V card, which is a statistical fact, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, and that's just the very bottom. And I know y'all understand the bell curve. There's there's a decent amount of people at the bottom. Most people are in the middle, and then there's a few that are on the top tier. And if you are not in the top 10% of men, you're going to have great difficulty not being flaked on. And sometimes even dudes who consider themselves to be in the top 10 get flaked on. Nothing you can do. There will be clues. Drop. Give hint. Yeah, true that. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so talk about it. I will never make that mistake of getting with the man who was down bad. It dawned on me one day. And yeah, if you worked on yourself and you've built yourself to a certain standard, then absolutely you shouldn't settle for less. I don't believe in settling because you're going to be unhappy forever. So yeah, just don't do that. But what I would say is that there's a lot of dudes out here who might be overreacting to a flake. And I got a plan for that. This may seem a bit nefarious, but I don't really care because to me, flakes fall under the category of PDF files. And I'll tell you why, because they have no respect for your time or mine. I can't respect someone who doesn't respect my time. Messing with my time is worse than messing with my money because I can never get my time back ever. If you've wasted my time, I put something else important aside. I'm a very busy man, and I'm sure a lot of you would rather be doing anything else but to get flaked. If you have no respect for my time, I honestly have a great disdain for you. My time is extremely important. When you waste my time, you are telling me that you hate me. So it's forget you too, right? That's just how I feel about it. So do not disrespect my time. When you flake on me, you told me the hell with everything you got going on today. I don't care about what money you could have potentially made today. I don't care what plans you potentially put aside. I don't care about anything you got going on. I am just going to prioritize myself way over you and maybe not even call you about it. So yes, I have no respect for flakes. So tell you what, this is for the flakes. Once you flake on me, just understand you're likely my enemy, right? And I understand, like, if you talk to me firsthand, that's not necessarily flaking because I understand life happens. But people who lie and come up with stupid stuff that I know is cap, then you're never going to be good with me. I'm just hell bent on revenge at this point. So, yeah, and I'm petty. I am real petty. When you play with my time, guess what?
Today I got time, cuz.
I'm going to make even more time for you because now I got to get you back. Right? And then you have to make me whole. After you took time for me, then you got to make me whole. That's how I'm coming. So either way, what you do is you don't overreact. When you don't overreact, it'll actually surprise a female. Right? She'll be like, "Damn, he ain't even really tripping." Like, don't even, you know what I mean? Just ignore it. Don't even go hard. Because then at this point, you still might have a shot. You know what? And you know what I would recommend in a case like that? Shake and bake. Get out of there. Go ahead, get what you can get and be out. This is how I feel about flakes. Get them and then let them feel real goofy after you split. Because people who don't respect your time don't respect you, and the hell with them. I'm sorry. Forget about it. That's just what it is. Smash and grab. I'm out. Simple as that. That's how I feel about it. If you flake on me, that's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's just what it is. I do not play with flakes. But like I said, don't overreact until you get what you want. That's the key. You can overreact later on. And there's no such thing as overreacting because flaking is like probably the worst thing you could do to me. And a lot of people don't like that. I don't like the flake stuff because it just shows no respect to me. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. But a lot of people do feel like you shouldn't tolerate it at all. And I get that part. If you get a lot of women, it doesn't make sense for you to tolerate that. You just move on to the next. But the reality for most men is that they don't get a lot of women. I've seen what the dating apps look like too. And I've seen dudes, if your profile ain't right, if you don't know how to set up a profile, then you're going to be pushed to the bottom of the algorithm. It's just like anything else. Just like, a lot of these social media apps and different things, they have algorithms and they push who they think would do well in the apps. They're not trying to even it out. They're not trying to be diplomatic. They're not trying to be fair about it. The dating apps will take the top tier men, whoever get hits, then they'll boost them even more and boost them even more. And then they'll make men pay to get boosted. So if you ain't put no bread into it and you ain't take good pictures and all that, man, you done. And I've seen what those messages look like. They don't get a lot. They might get one. Let's say they put 100 responses to people. They might get like four back. And out of those four, those texts going to be slow, low interest. You already know what it is. Now, women, on the other hand, I've seen some of theirs, and they don't even get an opportunity to read them all because I have 200, 300 sometimes, depending on the app. And any woman who would dare to challenge me about not getting those types of messages, give me your phone for 20 minutes. I won't put anything provocative on there, and I promise you I will get you 200 to 300 messages. You don't know what you're doing. If you're a woman, you're either funny looking or you don't know what you're doing. If you don't get hundreds of messages on dating apps, I apologize. You suck at something. Either you really need to get your mind right, get your body right, get your face right first. Or you just really posted bad. You posted really bad. Because I've seen mediocre ladies get hundreds of messages easily. It's a complete sausage fest on the dating apps. It's like 75% men, 25% women. Crazy. And then the men who are paying are getting a decent amount. That's it. So it's so bad out there, bro. Slim pickings, yo. Slim pickings. Trust me, it's extremely difficult for men to get theirs on dating apps. Believe me when I tell you, it's extremely difficult. Anybody who does want to jump in live and say whatever you want, you got questions, I got answers, jump in. I used to be the POF bandit. Oh, down to a science. Now it's whack. Yeah, and POF, I know a lot of POF players. They was getting theirs off. It done dried up. You were absolutely right. Let me put that on the board. You're absolutely right. AI travel. I used to be the POF bandit. Down to a science. Now it's whack. And you understand it. So I'm pretty sure you had your way of how you set it up. You probably bummed out in the beginning. You learn, all right, let me see. I need to make this type of picture. I need to put this type of paragraph. Boom, 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 boom. Here's what a lot of you ladies don't know. I spoke about this last week a little bit. Fellas, I know you're going to be mad at me for this one. But Chat GPT has entered the dating chat. Chat GPT has entered the dating chat. So all of those paragraphs that seem like they were perfect and everything is just a perfect responses to that to get you to react a certain way. Yeah, it's been Chat GPT. Dudes don't have the time. Dudes don't have the time to invest in females who are likely not going to respond back anymore, and they won't. So they're going to go ahead. Hey, chat, they'll say, listen, give me your perfect response to this. I'm on dating app such and such, and I want this and that. Copy, paste, and they spit you out an answer. You copy, paste. And some apps are not even up on it to where you can post. There are some apps that are not up on it. There are some apps that will allow you to copy, paste the same message to every woman. All the opening messages, boom, 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 boom. Copy, paste all of them. And they might talk to you afterward if they're actually interested in you. Yes, you don't believe. Look, AI Travel, no, he said facts. You already know it's real talk. You think this is a game out here. Look, I done seen it done. This is real talk. I'm telling you it's been done. I know a few homies doing that right now, man. They're not wasting time no more. All I'm going to say is this. You have to ask very specific questions. So guess what? You're going to have to invest. You're going to have to be entertaining. Yeah, you ladies, you're going to have to be entertaining. You have to. You're going to have to start digging in. You can't just let the dude be responsible. If you want something that's real, if you don't want to talk to ChatGPT, guess what? Maybe you are going to have to be a bit entertaining. Maybe you are going to have to pay attention to detail, right? And a way to eliminate a lot of that is to kind of get into the real kind of fast. You know what I mean? Exchange phone numbers, start talking. I believe in talking, man, because like the whole texting thing to me is just like super weird to me. It's weird to me. And I'll tell you why. Like I'm used to being able to talk to people straight up, you know, like face to face type stuff. I always thought that was like legit. I want to be able to talk to somebody even if it's not face to face, but at least over the phone. There's no such thing as like it's very difficult to exude. All right, so wit. Let's talk about wit for a second, right? How can you be witty in the text messages? You can't. You have too much time to possibly be witty. You have too much time to be witty. You're not witty over a text message, right? You can't, there's not that much charisma. Ain't no swag to it. Like there's so much things, so many elements that you're missing with a real conversation over the phone. So I would encourage people to go a little bit of old school and just talk to people sometimes. These texting maniacs right now, they get on my nerves. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's so weird. Even doing business, people just texting. I'm like, come on, man. I could say so much more by talking, like, and get a real vibe for what's going on. So, ladies, if you want real answers, dudes who you find interesting, get their phone number. And a lot of times females don't like to take initiative. They want to be old fashioned. Go ahead. I'm just going to tell you, it's a modern woman that's going to snatch that dude first. So y'all ain't got time to play games. You don't. If you want a dude that's good, you have to be intentional about it. You can't be scary out here. You cannot be scary out here. So we're going to get into more reasons why women flake. Sometimes they just be scared as hell, man. They might really want to meet you. Believe it or not, women get butterflies. They be scared and different things. And sometimes they be like legit scared, like you might be a creep or a weirdo because they've experienced them. Oh, I'm going to get to that in a second. So real talk. Sometimes women are just afraid for whatever reason or bashful. And they're like, damn, I don't know. Or they might be self-conscious about the way they look. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they might be on the rag and they might want to hit later, but they be like, nah, he gonna smell me and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be all crying and I got the cramps, blah, blah, blah. I got the bubblies. So it could simply be something like that. And they're not going to tell you, hey man, I got cramps or I got the bubblies or I got this nasty rash that I don't want you to witness. They're not going to say any of that. They're just going to come up with something weird, or they might just back out. They might really, really, really intend on doing it. Right. And there's another reason. Here is likely I'm going to give you the most likely reason your woman flaked on you or your potential woman flaked on you. Let's see what you say here. I forgot to mention, haven't seen a cell phone on him either. I was thinking maybe he doesn't have one, but that's highly unlikely. Yeah, it is extremely unlikely for a person not to have a cell phone right now. Yeah, it would also be weird, right? I would be afraid of a person who doesn't have a cell phone right now because I'm like, damn, you're so far out of touch. I wouldn't even know how to communicate with you because it's not like you have I doubt if you have a landline. How do you even, you know what I mean? I remember those days where you had to wait and they say, yo, I'm going to call you at 8. And then you had to be home at 8 ready by the phone because you wouldn't be able to talk to them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, oh, damn. I like that answer. I'm going to get to that one too. I was literally waiting for him to ask me for my phone number, but he hasn't yet. Give it to him. Give it to him. What are we doing, man? Come on. What are we doing? Give him the number. If you want, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you messing yourself up? What are we doing? Why are you messing yourself up? Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is it that you are like literally, come on, man. You want him to do something, but you are very well capable of doing it. It ain't gonna work like that. Just be like, yo, what's up? Like, just give me your number. See if he call you. If he won't call you after that, I get it. But come on, give me a number. Give him your number. Like, see what happens. He might really be a solid dude. He probably just don't know how to approach you. And it's not, I know he should know better than that, but dig, he might still be a solid dude all the way around. Just not pushing up on women. And you know what? Women who were smart, you know what they would think? This dude don't even got the game to push up on women. So I know he ain't out here cheating, right? Come on, man. There's a lot of advantages to this. Don't look at it from the negative side all the time. He not pushing up on ladies. He won't even push up on a female who giving them choosing signals. So it's probably not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If he's something that you like, then yeah, give him that number, yo. Quit playing. Let me see. AI Trapper, her dude called off work. That's why she flaked. That's why she flaked. Because her dude called off work. Nah, you get an ultra combo for that, bro. That's crazy. That is valid. Now check this out, though. Yeah, ladies, I apologize in advance because you are going to be super mad at this particular response. But I'm going to tell you the number one reason females flake. The number one reason females flake.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
I'm going to tell you why. Females are generally agreeable creatures. I know you've heard this before, but hear me out. I'm going somewhere with this. Females generally are agreeable creatures. So they will agree to things sometimes that they don't necessarily want to do, but don't want to disappoint. Right? So dig. Hear me out. Because I want y'all females to see. I want to know if y'all disagree or not. But yeah, females are agreeable creatures. They'll agree to some things that they don't want to do or sometimes don't have the time to do. Females are not nearly as good as men at planning a day. They do not know how to estimate time. And I talk to females about this all the time. They be like, yeah, I got to do this, and this today. I'm like, you're not getting to that. I said that because I give them the time. I give them the spread. I be like, yo, this is going to take you this much time. This is going to take you that much time. This is going to take you this much time. You're not getting to that. No, I could do it. Hit them up the next day. Damn, yo, I didn't even get to that. What's the name? Of course you didn't. But I told you that. And I'm one of those told you so dudes. If I tell you beforehand and then you go ahead and really just disagree. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm petty like that. I will be one of those guys. Yeah, I told you weren't going to make that though, didn't I? Right. But that's just it. Women don't manage a day as well as they like because they don't have the same sense of time or urgency. It's extremely rare for you to find a woman who can actually dress very fast or move very fast when it's an urgent situation. And I know the outliers are going to want to say, oh, no, but me, I always, whatever. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I don't believe you.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
I don't believe you. Sorry.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Females take a long time to do everything. Females take a long time to do everything. And if you disagree, I don't care. Females take a long time to do everything. This is the facts. So they think they're a lot quicker than they are. They think that they can take a 10-minute shower. Really, it's 45 minutes plus. Oh, okay. Ace of Cape G. Okay, I hear you. Yes. She kept G. Yes. Females take a long time and they mismanage a day. They don't get to do all of their tasks. And you are obviously not a priority. A date with you would be chill, but probably not a priority. So they would agree to many things. Some have poor time management, younger women. Yes, you are absolutely right. And this is what I was absolutely explaining. They do not manage their task the same as men do. Poor time management. So females don't always, and I say that not to dog females, but just to explain to men that it's not their intention necessarily to dish you. And then they like, damn, I need to tell him. They'll actually think about this all day. Damn, I need to tell him. I'm a flake. Damn, I need to tell him I'm a flake. Damn, I need to tell. And then it starts getting too close. They'll be like, yeah, I'll tell him in like 20 minutes. But it's like hard to tell somebody that you're going to flake on them. And it's definitely coming through a text if you get it at all. And if you do, it's like the 11th hour, like when you were about to step, I'm about to pick you up text, right? And you're like, damn, oh man, damn. And that's real talk. That is real talk. Yo, but females, a lot of times it's just really like, yo, I'm going to go ahead. Capricorn women are the most successful. Okay. So yeah, females will absolutely flake on you for those reasons. And that time that they're about to tell you will just get closer and closer until it gets really bad.
And it's like too close, and sometimes they make the call not to call you because they're like, damn, I'll just talk to him another day because it's already too late. He's going to be pissed right now, and I don't really deal with that. And sometimes female, that agreeable nature won't want to be confrontational, and they don't really know you like that, so they don't know how you're going to react, and they might think you're going to snap, and they got to think of a good excuse or lie.
That was a lie.
And sometimes it be like that. So it's not always like some nefarious intention. But, oh, you're a Capricorn. So I guess you're successful then. It's not the most nefarious intentions all the time. Sometimes it's just poor circumstances, poor time management, and things like that that'll happen to them. So don't get mad at females per se. Don't overreact to a flake. So I'm going to tell you, like, for real, look, listen, I'm about to give y'all some real game. I'm going to give y'all some real game. Watch how I played this. This is how I played this. Got flaked. You know what I did? This is what I did. I took accountability when I wasn't even supposed to take accountability. And now you're like, wait. What the hell is he even talking about, bro? Why would he do something that silly? Why would homeboy do something that silly? Why would you take accountability, right?
What?
Why would I?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why would I take accountability for something that I didn't do? Hear me out. Because I cooled it off so crazy. What I did was like, damn, you know what? This is the go-to. Gentlemen, use this. Please use this. Gentlemen, you and lady. Oh, damn, it's more ladies coming in the chat right now. Y'all gonna be mad with me. But here's the master plan. When a woman flakes on you, you know what you do? You know what? Damn, yo, I forgot to remind you, or something real goofy like that. Like, damn, I couldn't keep track. I meant to, follow up on that. And, you know what I mean? Make sure he's going to come through. My bad. Maybe we can link up a different time. Right there, she's going to be so damn relieved. She's going to be so damn relieved. She's going to be relieved. She's going to be relieved, bro. So relieved that you could. Now she's like, damn, he's all damn. And she's going to be, she's not even going to know. She's going to be perplexed because she's not going to know whether she just got away with one or like what happened. Wait, is he doing this on purpose? Did I just get one off? Like, wait, how did that happen? But either way, she's going to feel very comfortable going out with you ladies. Like, all right. And women, unless they really ain't messing with you, they're not going to flake on you a second time. So you probably might get into that second place. Now, it's up to you, gentlemen. Me, because I told you I put flakes in the category of PDF files. Tell you what, I'm going to smash and dash. Sure did. Got mine on. Sure did. That's what you get for flaking on me the first time. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. That's how I'm rolling. Don't play with me. Don't play with my time. Don't play with my money. No, I got mine off. Yep. Got mine off, and I was out, bro. It is what it is. It's up to you, gentlemen, if you want to continue to do that. But I'm just going to tell you that's how you get past the first flake without overreacting. Because when you overreact, situation done. Me, some people say I'm vengeful because I'm a Virgo. I don't know. I don't really follow the astrology, but that's just what I've been told. I believe in vengeance. That's just me. All right. I support vengeance. And maybe not everyone does, but that's just what it is for me. That's just how I do. You are Sofer. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Wait. Let's see. Spend too much time on makeup, hair, etc. instead of presenting as more natural. This is absolutely right. You certainly get an ultra combo for that. Eva Evans, shout to you because that is an awesome response, and I am completely ecstatic that you held yourself accountable with that one. As a lady, shout to you. Super kudos. And you are Sofer. I don't even know what that means. Anyone who knows what that means, Aaron Anthony, or maybe you misspelled or whatever. Yeah, ladies. So, ladies, you were doing that too, yeah. And I know you were disappointed with what I did, but I get it. Wait. Let's see. Some could be flaking based on a man's plan for the date. They may have had another better offer. Perfect. Yes, this is true. You know what? I'm very happy you said that because I got the cosign, but I'm kind of angry you said it first because I was getting to that too. I kind of alluded to that in the beginning a bit, how you might not be her first option for different reasons. And yes, that's why I said I did. Actually, we went over it completely. That was the first thing we talked about. I just forgot I talked about it. Remember when I said women have rosters? And I know, Swift, you didn't agree with me, but Eva Evans, which I'm judging by the name, is guessing is a woman, agrees that you might not have had been the first choice. She probably had a roster. She had a backup. Women will absolutely have a backup because they're not getting dressed up for nothing. These women out here today are not getting dressed up for nothing. So they might have been flaked on before. And I hear a lot of females, particularly today with all the glam it's focused on, like women really could just throw on a wig and some press-ons and some mild makeup that you don't have to spend a bunch of money for and be straight. Because a lot of dudes are not really like that interested in the stuff that takes that much time. To be honest, most men aren't. Telling you from a man, and any man in here will co-sign that. You should present yourself more natural, like if it says. We don't need all that extra stuff you're doing. Throw some splash on real quick. Make sure you smell good. You should have a couple of outfits that just look good. You should have outfits that complement your figure. You shouldn't have to go out to buy one. You should have already went to Shein. You should have already went to Rainbow. You should have already hit up Fashion Nova. Got you a dress that didn't cost that much, that would still look good, that would complement your figure. You should have it on deck, preloaded. It should be there, ready for a date because you're actively dating. All this should be done. You could throw press-ons. I've seen some fly press-ons. Y'all talking about getting nails done. Why are you wasting your money? Press-ons. Dudes can't tell the difference between press-ons? Are you kidding me? Stupid. Dudes can't tell the difference between press-ons and real nails. And if a dude cares, that's probably not a dude you want to date, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying.
Today I got time, cuz.
Wig, weave, lace front, we don't care. Whatever's the easiest and quickest. And for real, I hear females talking about paying for a date and stuff like that, which is crazy because it's like you got to work out. You got to go outside presentable on a daily basis anyway. However you look like when you go outside, when you go to work that you do every day, unless you're like a mechanic or something that's like manly. Just go out like that. However you go to church, just go out like that. However you go to your family house, just go out like that. We're not expecting you to come out in sweats or something. But like I said, how you're pre-configured, Fashion Nova, Rainbow, Shein, already in the chamber, ready to pop out whenever. Your little shoes. You ain't got to spend a lot of money on those shoes. I'm more, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm more natural with inexpensive, rich look outfits every time I step out. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's how you're supposed to be. That's how you're supposed to be. And I don't know how old you are, but I want you to teach the youth because a lot of ladies don't understand this part. It's very simple to please a man. A man is not going to be pleased by your look per se. That's for other women. Y'all think like that. All you got to do is just come out nice looking, like just be presentable. And if you have a great attitude, you think you're going to be like, man, this chick came up with some cheap ass shoes, man. Like her wig looked like it cost like $30. No, dudes don't behave like that. We don't think like that. As long as it looks good, we don't care about none of that. For real. Anybody jumping in, please do like. If this is your first time you ever see me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I promise you I'm going to be bringing heat. I'm going to be bringing out free game Fridays on a regular basis now. Free game Fridays. That's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be late night because I do other things until late night. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to pop out more on the lives too. I don't do a lot of lives, but I'm going to do more lives. The only reason I'm in this vertical format is because I'm on a few social media platforms. I do long form content, all that stuff. Anybody who's jumping into the Instagram, go ahead, follow that way. Anybody who has not thrown a like up in a while, throw some likes up. If you want the other two social media platforms that require several likes all the time, go ahead and do that. Keep engaging. I'm going to throw as many comments up as possible. And definitely share this video to a few cats. We appreciate it. Let me see who else up here. Right. I got another comment here. Yo, yes. Eva Evans. Yes, I am no makeup look, natural woman. I don't do fake anything and play no games. All of it takes too much of my and your precious time. Whoo, she's spitting game right now. Spitting game right now. Are you 41? Okay. Yeah, definitely. 41. Teach the youth. You're giving a lot of info. I hope so. A lot of people are going to start catching on to it. I am. A lot of people are going to start catching on to it. I don't let these bum ass numbers fool you, but because I'm just don't be on live like that. That's why it's not going hard just yet. But I'm about to start really, really picking it up. Don't worry about that. Y'all gonna see. You gonna see why they call me Smoove in a minute. I know a little bit about a little bit, man. Y'all gonna figure it out though. It's coming up. It's coming up. Don't worry about that. We about to, trust me, we about to be in this piece. Don't even worry about it. Y'all going to see it. You're going to see me every week till y'all tired of me. Y'all going to be like, damn, him again? You're going to be like, him again?
Another one.
Him again?
Another one.
Him again?
Another one.
And I'm going to keep doing it.
And
Just like this.
another one.
Yup. That's going to be me. Straight up. Straight up. Another one. Another one. And another one. And another one. That's what's going to be happening. Every week we're going to be doing this. And I'm going to start popping out more live. If y'all have better times where y'all available, y'all let me know too. Y'all put them in the chats and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be on for a little more longer for sure. I'm going to probably close this at the top of the hour. So I'm giving cats opportunities to ask me more questions. I have some insight on about everything. This is something that I really study, that I really talk about. It's no games for me. I know a lot of y'all think it's fun and games. This is not just a hustle. As you can see, this costs no one anything. I am very capable of getting gifts and super chats, but I haven't asked for any of that. I don't care. This is not why I do it. When that comes, that comes. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, and that's cool. But all I ask you to do is go ahead and share this so more people can see it. That's all I really want. I appreciate people coming and liking and everything. Share it with as many people as possible, and I'm going to continue to give out free game. I don't believe in paywalls. I don't charge people to consult them unless you really want a lot of time, or if you ask me to do something nefarious, then yes, you gotta shit. I don't know, man. You gotta pay for that. But if you have good intent, or I guess I don't even know how to describe it, because everyone's the protagonist of their own movie, so. Yeah, you got to be kind of in line with the good books, right? If that's where you're going, then I'll and I'm not expecting you to be a prude, but just don't like say, yo, I'm trying to smash like 50 joints tonight, and I ain't telling none of them. That's not gonna work, bro. Like if you want me to tell you how to do something crazy like that, then you know it is what it is. I gotta tax you, but I generally don't charge anyone anything for consults. I just want to help people as it is right now. Right now, if my time gets more and more limited, then we'll see where that leads me. But right now, I'm making time for people, man. That's why I say my time is valuable. And I don't let people flake on me because I could be helping somebody, like helping the youth get better in life. I believe in pulling coats. But I want some more questions, man. What else y'all got for me? I know y'all, if y'all want to hear anything more specific about the flaking, I did go on at that last point about women just not managing time and stuff like that. And that's one of the main reasons why. And in general, I would say that people probably should not overreact. Try not to overreact when you see that type of thing happening, because it's not the best thing to do all the time. You don't have to overreact when you see like somebody out here flaking. Like just see what it do. See where it goes from there. You can actually give a second opportunity if you want to. All right, let me see. Okay, we got a good question here. Let's see. So give the barber my number. How do you suggest I give it to him? In a sexy way, in a fun way, or another kind of way? It depends on what you want from them. If you want sex, then you present it in a sexy way. If you want something cute and y'all trying to like, you want to get to know them a little more. It depends on how much you know them, right? You don't have. I would. Well, you said you make something. What did you say you make? You make flowers and stuff like that. Put it in one of them joints. He'll be hyped about that shit. He'll probably never forget it. That's a cute way. You said I think you said you do flowers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you're a florist or not. I know you said it in the very beginning. Let me see. What'd you say you did? What did you say you did? Is that what you said you did? I'm almost sure you said you did that earlier on. Let me see. Oh, you got an answer? Let's see. Arrangements. Edible arrangements. Hell yeah. Throw it right in there, yo. Throw it in there. Throw it right in there. Yeah, that's where you do it. Right there. Throw it in the arrangement. Make them one. Don't go hard with the crazy don't go crazy. Give them a cute one. Don't spend a lot of money on it. I always say keep it low budget when you're taking risk, especially. But if he was checking for you, he like you, right? And hopefully he's not hiding the phone because his chick be blowing it up. You're gonna find out real quick. I would ask questions like that. You should have asked a question like that though before you make an investment. I would have asked if you could do. I would suggest you find out. In a subtle way. A lot of people segue from the kids. They find out if they got kids and be like, you can talk about your kids if you got kids. You're like, damn, yeah, I gotta go pick my son. You got kids, and then they be like, nah, or yeah, and be like, oh, okay, that's what's up, and then you get into the family life and you start you segue from there, and then you ask his relationship status. From there, you just intrude a little bit. Nothing crazy, but that's a perfect way to find out. I would suggest you find out if he has a girl first. If he doesn't, then you just going for the kill. You get him the arrangement. Yes, we exchange it. Information on the way to the car one day, and he asked me, did I have a job? Oh. Okay. So wait, help me. What are we saying here? What are we saying? Yes, we exchanged it. What did you exchange? Numbers? Not, or information on the way to the car one day. Oh, okay. So within that exchange, did you ask if he had a chick or not? Did you find out? Because that was the perfect time. That was a perfect time right then and there. I can't believe. Okay, so I can't believe it's Kevin Samuels. Not really. All right, there could only be one Kevin Samuels for real. This is wild. Look, this person just put Ashley the classy. Okay, the trolls are out. That's good. So I'm gonna get back to the question though. So you exchanged information about your kids. You said no. I told you he acted too nervous, like he hurry up and got in the car while I was talking. Damn. All right, look, shoot your shot, yo. Because it's going to be awkward now. You had your opportunity to do that. Just shoot your shot. Put it in one of them arrangements and see what happened. But like, hey, I left something in there for you. Right? Leave it on the card. But like, yeah, use the number. Tell him to use the number. Tell him he should. Tell him he should. You should use the number. Right. And that's it. Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. Do not be afraid. You're not going to lose out here. Go ahead and shoot your shot. And I'm not guaranteeing you a win, but it guarantees you a shot. It guarantees you the knowing what your status is, so you can no longer fantasize about, you can no longer fantasize about this man. If that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What? She could give a social media or Google number when he paying for service, just in case things don't work out. Always be careful with your private, direct, personal info. This is somebody who she is at least an acquaintance, so she know where he work and stuff like that. I mean, you can do that, but if you give a Google number out, now you're gonna have to explain later on that I gave a Google number out. You can always block people in 2024. You know what I'm saying? You could block people in 2024. I wouldn't really stress that. I mean, and I understand women why you might be fearful, but just you do what you feel is most practical for your life, right? If safety is a primary concern and you think that this guy might be a potential danger, then it is what it is. If that's how you move, that's how you move. And you can just say, look, I don't give him out real number until such and such. If you want to vet him some more, go ahead. But if you feel like you've vetted him enough, I don't want it to be kind of awkward, because I guess he started seeing me at the same grocery store at about the same time. Look, listen, it's not going to listen. Let me tell you something. If a dude likes you, right, you must have been picking up some type of energy. From what I gather, from what you say, he's just a little timid. He don't know how you going to react. Just like he's doing what you're doing. How you kind of want to see what's up with him. He kind of want to see what's up with you. But then you won't make a move, and then he won't make a move. Like, it's the same type of thing. Y'all both probably thinking about each other. I'd venture to say fantasizing. Who knows? But it's like y'all doing the same thing. It's just nobody's making a move. But being that it's difficult to find good men out here, I would say go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because he just might not. Who knows? But if you like homeboy, go ahead and do it. And even if you want to give out a Google number or whatever, or social media or whatever, like I would say a number, even if it's a Google number or, a text app number, one of them joints, whatever it is, just let them know, like, yo, just use a number. You know what I mean? Hit me up, whatever. Let's see. Like, that's it. Or if you could actually ask the person to go out, sometimes easier. You know what I mean? Talk about restaurants, because that sometimes is even less awkward. Like if you're just having like a casual conversation, like, yo, yeah, I'm about to go to this crab spot or whatever. You like crab? He'd be like, yeah. No. Or even if they say no, you'd be like, damn, well, what do you eat? How do you don't eat crab? They'd be like, what do you eat then? And then you just say, let's say he like hamburgers. Yo, I know this crazy ass hamburger spot. We should go. And that's like whatever, right? And then you could really sit down, talk, get the feel. You don't even have to exchange information. You could just go. Just go to somewhere that's public. Go in your own car. Meet there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all act like females don't like crab. Come on now. Y'all, come on. Y'all gonna act like females don't like crab? Stop it. Y'all know females like crab. Y'all know females like crab. Y'all eat a lot of crab, man. I'm just gonna say, females. Tell me you don't eat crab. Perfect. Go ahead and lie. I got Maury Button waiting. Go ahead and say you don't eat a lot of crab. So that's all I would say with that. Just, you don't have to make it super awkward. Just say it in conversation. Talk about food, then talk about food spots, and then say, we should go to this spot right here. And it's like, be like, no, you never had it. Oh shit. I'll take you when you available. Like when your next day off, when you gonna be free, I'll take you. You gotta have this. And that's it. Then you kind of ask them out. They're like, oh shit. And you didn't necessarily, go too crazy with it. So it's kind of a smooth way of doing it. You offering some food. I'll take you. That shit is different, yo. Look, I'm giving y'all the game. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of females, I was thinking maybe we book a flight and go to some spot in California on the hill and have a date there and watch the sunset toward the end of the night. Or maybe it's too soon. God damn, you are fantasizing about homeboy, huh? Look, let me tell you something. Look, yeah, it's absolutely too soon. That's see if you like him first before you make an investment. That's investing a lot of time. That's investing a lot of bread. So go on a first date. I always say coffee is cool, but even if it's a cute meal. Don't do it. Ain't Ruth Chris. It ain't Charterhouse. It ain't nothing that's going to run you a $200 bill and up. It's going to be something that's like simple. You know what I mean? It don't have to be like a grease pit or nothing, but just something simple for the first one. And if y'all hit it off, then you could say, okay, now I could get on a flight with this person. And then you're not going to fly back the same night. You're probably going to stay and probably, you don't even know. It might be some McLovin involved and all that. So you don't want to put yourself in those type of positions, right? Unless you are, relatively comfortable with this person. I would actually recommend like 2 dates before you do that. Fill them out, like a sort of a small date. Then go to a nicer dinner the next time, plan it out, or a movie, or do a fun activity. You know what I'm saying? See how they are around things. Suggest something fun. I think the second date at least should be, I like the dinner thing, because the dinner thing, you could talk, you can have conversation. There's not a lot of distractions. Go to somewhere quiet, dimly lit, where it's not too much distractions, right? Second date, I would probably say do an activity. See how it is to be around this person doing something fun. See how awkward they are. What type of coordination is important. You need to see what type of coordination they're going to have. They're going to make a lot of mishaps if they don't have coordination. People don't talk about that. People need to have coordination, right? You'll see how people walk. You see how people are with it. Let their hair down, right? You see what they smell like when they sweat a little bit. Certain things, man, like an activity, like where you have to kind of be together. Like you could do like golfing, like, how they got the little miniature golf courses, something like that's kind of active where you could still kind of build. You could still get your conversation going, something like that. It don't have to be that, but it could be that. Museums are cool too. Going different places. There's a lot. I'm not going to give y'all all the keys. There's a lot of cool things that you can do, but I would say do some active. Depends on what her goal is. Yes, you're right. Yes, it depends on what her goal is. That's absolutely right. And we don't know what her goal is. But I don't know. It sounds like it might be some. Oh no. Oh no. But like I said, first date, take it slow. Don't be too adventurous the first date. After that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But try that first. Ooh, it's almost that time too. I got a few more minutes before I'm out of here, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask any more questions. If y'all might be able to keep me on longer, we'll see what happens. Especially if somebody dares come up on a video. Anybody who just jumped in and you don't know, there's an Ecamm Live link. If you go to my link tree, which is Trev Smoove, or if you're in Instagram and you go to my bio, which is Trev_Smoove, they're all Trev_Smoove. So if you go on my YouTube, it's in the description of the YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, it's in my bio. If you're watching on TikTok, it's in the comments. Or you can hit the link tree, and it's the first link there. So plenty of ways for you to get to this live link if y'all ever want to do that. That's actually a good look, because then I can really give you some info and you get feedback. Listen, let me tell you something about something. Dudes that like you don't care about you letting them know that you like them. That only works for people who are not that interested in you. No, I appreciate you. I'm trying out here. So I wouldn't say to that you'll look desperate. If a dude like you, I'm just gonna tell you. For me, let's just say I was in the dating world, right? And a female wanted to show me attention or affection, or decided that she wanted some just to like if she said, "Oh, I'm about to take you to do this," or "I want to do this," or if I like her, I'm just gonna be impressed. Like, damn, oh, she's really putting forth an effort. Females generally don't do this. They expect me to do every damn thing. So I'm just gonna tell you, quality men are going to really go for that. Now, there's some men who are predators. You have to be able to be careful about the predator types, because those type of men will take advantage of it. They'll be like, oh, she a dummy, I'm about to get her. So you have to be careful. But men who are actually good, men who you vet, men who really have good intentions, they are going to be absolutely impressed and pleased, because most women don't put in the effort for men. I know there are some wonderful women out here, but 2024 has not been good to the men. I talk to a lot of men. Women don't consider what a man wants. They don't care, because it's actually very simple. There's only a few things that you would need to do to please a man. Extremely easy. Yeah, you're right. I agree. Those are yeah, that's it. 2 dates. Perfect. Yeah, do that. You'll be all right. Trust me, you're gonna win. You're gonna have a W after you try this. You're gonna have a W. And at the worst case scenario, maybe they don't know you. Maybe they don't like you. Wait, what is this here? Follow the holes. Oh, damn. My TikTok going up a little something. I hear you out here. Let me see what's going on in the TikTok world. Oh, wait. What's going on? There's a bunch of people who's saying stuff I didn't even know. Oh, man. Suggesting give me 3 chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, damn. They had some people giving out some insight. It's not coming in through this because it's so tough. Y'all don't even understand what I had to do to get this onto TikTok Live. There's no one. And I bet you, if y'all find me one other person on the planet who is using Ecamm Live to broadcast their TikTok, I got $100 for you. I'll cash up you $100 if you can prove to me that there is another person on the planet using Ecamm Live to stream TikTok. I have $100 for you. That's how crazy it was to get on the TikTok Live. But I'm happy to have you, because y'all jumping in. I appreciate y'all. And at some point, I'm going to be able to get y'all guys in the chat too. You know what? I can actually do it this way. I'm going to say, my brother, you are cleaner than the... Let me see if I can copy paste this or something. Yeah, I might be able to copy paste this. Command C. I'm going to try it. See what happens. Elmo the Pimp dropping in to say, my brother, you are cleaner than the Board of Health. Salute. Appreciate you, Elmo the Pimp. Yeah, so I can do that for now. It's going to come up as me, but any chat for me, it'll say the name behind it, so you'll know who's who. Anybody who's dropping some heat, I appreciate the compliments. We out here. I'm going to keep dropping heat. Don't worry about it. I need y'all to do me a favor. We're going to try to grow these channels very quickly. I'm going to be extremely aggressive. When the roster is stacked, we're going to put in. Wait. Let's see. What's going on here? I got to see what's going on. Wait. Restaurant. Yeah. I know what you meant. We know what you meant. Quick shift. All right. When that roster's stacked, B gonna put on main. True. I hear you. Yeah. True. Listen, that's facts. Perfect. So yes, that's facts. There's no denying it. We kind of went over that a little earlier. We dig it. But yeah, that's absolutely true. Damn, it's actually my time to roll. I normally go night. I don't. I'm lying. I'll be going to bed 3-4 in the morning. If you have any more questions, I'm gonna answer one more. Anyone has any questions from any platform, I can see you all in the chats right now. So you let me know. Damn, y'all getting it up. I'm almost at 300 on TikTok. I feel y'all jumping through here. I appreciate y'all. YouTube did a little something here. We got a few here. That's what's up. And damn, Instagram. I don't know what y'all did, but I'm gonna find out in a minute how that's rolling. But I appreciate everybody for jumping through, man. Y'all really made this a good live. I've been able to kind of get acclimated to this. I'm extremely ecstatic that I can post to at least I can do more platforms than this. I just didn't want to be greedy. I wanted to see how this would behave, and my computer is taking like nothing. My bandwidth, I got 2 gig service at the crib, so we in the building, man. We looking all right so far. No problems at all. No hiccups. Everything is smooth. We in 4K. If you guys didn't notice just yet, we in 4K, broadcasting to multiple streams. This is what it's going to look like. Multicam situation. We're going to have effects. I'm going to be able to present videos. If you have particular topics that you want me to cover, email me at chewthefat with. Oh, damn. The email's in the YouTube. Y'all could DM me, though. DM me for sure. Trev Smoove on any social media platform. TREV_SMOOVE. If you have any particular topics or videos that you want me to cover and y'all want to go over that, we can discuss it. I'm completely for it. Y'all know what's up. I'm with the ish. So you go ahead and you let me know. Let me see. What's up? Y'all still saying? Yeah. No, but I appreciate y'all for jumping in. I appreciate y'all for being patient and rocking with me while this crowd is not as large as it will be. Give it a couple weeks and watch this thing start popping. But I'm going to need the muscle. I'm going to need y'all help. I want y'all to share the hell out of this. The YouTube video will be in existence forever. I don't know how TikTok works with retaining lives. I'm going to try to keep that Instagram going. I don't know what that looks like. I'm going to try to keep it up and not archive it. But sometimes it's tough to not archive it when I'm doing it from the computer because I'm all on my computer right now. I can't possibly do what I'm doing for y'all on the phones. So we'll see. Everything acts a little bit differently. Like I could barely comment. I can do certain things I can, certain things I can't. But I really want y'all to help support the movement, and I can promise you my shows are going to get better and better and better and better and better. So appreciate y'all. And as always, y'all have a good night. But as always, stay hungry, my friends. Wait, did you stop me? All right, y'all stopped me. Y'all was like, that was a buzzer beater. Why don't men just approach women direct with their true self and not their representative? I respect it more. I can tell you why. It's your peers. It is your peers. The cold approach, you might, and I'm not going to say, I can't even see you. There's some type of weird avatar you have, Eva Evans, but I'm guessing you're older. And when I say older, not like an insult, but I mean older than this modern woman, young generation, which is more difficult to deal with. To be honest, you're not. I'm guessing you're not in your 20s, because the cold approach was cool. I used to cold approach all the time. Cold approach right now, I'll get you rejected straight up. Women feel so entitled in general. We're not talking about you specifically. It seemed like for women to be able to listen to what I'm talking about and not like pull their hair out. you are likely a quality woman, but your average woman ain't gonna jump on this channel. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. Your average woman ain't gonna jump on this channel because I'm kicking too much truth that females ain't trying to hear. So you have to honestly understand that you are separated from the average woman. If men knew that their response would be like it would be from women like the females who are on this channel watching me right now and tolerating all this truth, if they understood that, you'd have a lot more approaches. But they don't know. They know what they've experienced. And what they've experienced is women finding great joy in flaming a man. I've seen there was a trend about 2 years ago where women were trying their best to flame men and reject men publicly and post it. Women are sadistic at this point. Some of them love to reject men, or they'll be really just have a really nasty attitude, or like one of my homeboys pushed up on a joint the other day and she was like, "That's weird. Why did you just come up to me?" And he was just being himself and everything. So dudes be like, "Damn, I don't know." Like, and so when things don't work, if you try the same thing over and over, then that's literally the definition of insanity. So they try different things, including changing their character. People would love to be themselves. I'm going to give y'all some game on that. Men like to be themselves. Women like to be themselves. It's human nature to want to be honest. And your true match would be with someone who you could be honest with. Honestly, because it's so easy. No, the 4B movement, I can talk about that. Okay. Y'all going to make me get into it. I guess I can't leave yet. And that's fine. I'm fine with it. So, no, I want to finish this topic. Then I'll get on the 4B in a minute if y'all want to hear it. But women have rejected men so badly, and humans like to tell the truth. And I know that because I talk to a lot of humans, believe it or not. And because I'm not very judgmental, because I understand perspective, and no matter how weird they think their story is, I could somehow relate to it, right? And to a certain extent appreciate it. Not in a way where I like it, but at least understand it, right? And be able to jump into that perspective and reason with them. So I get to talk to a lot of people. People tell me a lot of things. So what I would say about that is women have to do a better job of letting men down easy if they're not interested. Women also have to do a better job at understanding where they belong or where they stand in the current sexual marketplace, right? You know, KS used to talk about the SMV, sexual marketplace value, and that's not a new term. And I know he coined it, but I don't even think he made it up. It's been around for a while, and we get the idea of it. It basically means to understand that if if you're not a 10, then you can't expect a 10. You're not entitled to a 10. There's not enough of them, right? And people don't understand, like people who make over $100,000 a year, it's like 20% of people, roughly, right? So you've eliminated 80% of humans, and then now when you add another crazy stat like over 6 feet, then you're talking about like less than 10% of people. So it's like now you took away like 90% of humans already. Gone. At least 90%, because not that many people are going to fall into both of those brackets. And that's before finding out if they're an a-hole. That's before finding out if they got 2 baby mothers. That's before finding out what their sexual orientation is. That's before finding out if they get it's so many things, if they're charismatic, so what I'm saying is that, females expect this type of guy to approach them. And I certainly know that one dude of a certain stature could approach a woman with the same exact line as a guy that's not as tall or not as square jawlined or whatever, and get a completely different result. They can say the same exact words and get a different result, because females have been superficial about what it is that they want, and then they try to squeeze men into every other category. He looks good. He's tall enough. He make enough bread. I know he's an a-hole, but I can fix that. I know he got 3 baby mothers, but he'll probably want to settle down with me. So there's certain things that a lot of your peers have been doing wrong, have been getting really wrong, that we need to work on. And we can't say that men don't need work, because we're not even, we know, believe me, we know. But I'm just answering the questions of the women right now. So I could talk about men, but that's not going to help you. I could tell you what the women are doing wrong, and that'll help you. If a man asks me what he doing wrong, I'm going to tell him too. But that's what it is. Men would like to be truthful. We really do want to be truthful, but we don't like the consequences of truth. That's what humans are. We like to be truthful, but we don't like the consequences that truth will get you. Right? That judgment that you'll get by telling the truth is hard for a lot of people to face. We don't want to see that part. We don't want that judgment. We don't want the consequences of the truth. There's not many people in this world that just want to lie just for the sake of lying. They want to lie for the benefit of the lie and the opportunity to avoid the consequences of the truth. So and it's not all women's fault, but I'm going to tell you everything that women can control to get better results, if that works for y'all. So what you could do is, be nicer to men who try to talk to you. I'm gonna get to you, Jose. We about to get it in a minute. I'll just pause. I just want to finish this point, but I'm gonna holler at you because you got some things in there. So, be as nice as you can, gentlemen. Sometimes smile. Sometimes show choosing signals. You can just smile at a dude, and you feel weird about it. But if it's a dude you feeling, ain't nothing wrong with him. Get him to come over. Just look at him. Once you make eye contact or something, then that's the choosing signal. Once you stay there and you don't go, now look, I catch you looking, you don't look away. That's choosing signal to me. I might run down. So that's just what you do. You know what I mean? So put yourself in position. Be in the places where the men that you desire are. Be in the positions where the men you desire are. There's a whole, I have some information on that. It's a deep dive, so I'm not going to go crazy into it, but a strategic placement, you have to be in the positions where the men that you desire are. You have to do that. So I think that's extremely important. All right. So hopefully that kind of digs into it. Those are some of the things that you can control as women. There's even more, but like I said, I want y'all next time, I want y'all to make sure y'all got your hair right. Make sure you got your filters on or whatever it's going to make you feel comfortable to get on camera, because I can so go in depth and I'm not going to cut you off quickly or none of that stuff. I'm really willing to go in and have this conversation, and I can truly give you as much insight as you need if you come on camera with me, because we can have this conversation and you'll get all the information you need. All right, let me see. Jose, you said a few things here, man. Let's see what you got going on. I wasn't talking about the 4B movement. I have talked about that before, not on my particular network. I've talked about it on the Lapeef network. If any of you watched that, look that up on YouTube. I've spoken about it for sure. Liberal women trying to convince other women to divorce their man, boyfriend, if they voted for Trump. Yeah, so the 4B movement originally started in South Korea. What most people haven't reported is that there are plenty of women in South Korea which have reported that it's actually nonsense, meaning it's not really moving the needle. It's not many women. It's just getting a loud minority. That's all it is. It's a loud minority. People speaking very loudly, posting, and it going viral because it's polarizing and everything else. But it's not a large amount of people who are actually committing to this. That's just not how Asia works. So, yeah, they could go ahead with that. And maybe it could fare well in the USA. Not really. These women are weak. You know what that'll do? It'll eliminate, because what you got to understand is the people who are feminists, the people who are a lot of these people already ain't into men. They have nothing to lose. And they will take everyone with them because misery loves company. There's no sane woman who's going to be down with the 4B movement. Most women are completely removed from that. A lot of us realize that that's just social media jargon. This is nonsense. I don't think there's going to be plenty of people doing that because they don't have the willpower to do that. In all honesty, can we keep it real for a second? I think we should keep it real for a second. Yeah, a lot of people don't have the guts and the willpower to do it. And what you got to understand is that women use kitty as currency. So you're going to be short stopping yourself. That's like cutting your nose off to spite your face. Women understand the amount of power and manipulation they have because of the vajayjay. So you are killing your own superpower by opting out. And we're not saying that women are useless otherwise, but it's a very useful tool. Why not have every tool in your arsenal? Why not use every tool in your arsenal? Right? And I'm not saying you should run around doing that. But what I'm saying is that your femininity, even the other stuff that they talked about, because there's 4 B's. There is the sexual aspect. There is the dating aspect. Then there's the children, and there's no marrying. So no marrying, no dating, no McLovin, and no children. Those are the 4 B's. But they're the B's, the words in South Korean, they all start with B's. That's why they call it 4B. And it's not going to get any traction. I'll be honest with you, it's not. It's going to be a fad. It'll be up for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. Maybe, let's say 2 months. Let's be generous. Let's give it 2 months. Then it's going to go down. It's going to go straight down because no one cares. No one cares. We don't care, bro. We don't care. Y'all can have it. No, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Go ahead. Go ahead and you do what you do.
She belongs to the streets.
It is what it is. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Men need some game or better their conversation. Work on their inner game, get their body and game right, and follow their purpose. Yes. Jose, you're absolutely right. I did speak about this a little earlier. Shout out to you. We'll give you an ultra combo. Men, one thing that I explained, Jose, was that if you get your game up in every aspect that you just mentioned there and that I mentioned earlier, you're literally going to begin to trip over women because most men aren't willing to do that. We know about the bell curve. There was always a bell curve and there will always be a bell curve. People will not, I repeat, not be willing to do this for a long period of time. People are just too lazy. People are too lazy to get their money right. That's why 66% of Americans live check to check. Right? People are too lazy to go in the gym. That's why 2/3 of us, just about the same number, we catching a pattern here, are obese, clinically obese, much less overweight. Right? And then think about that. Just think about that. And that's before hygiene. That's before charisma. Like, so if let's just say you got your game right and everything right, all the things we described, man, you out here. It's easy to get into the top 10% outside of height. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about the leg extensions and none of that. Pause. But even that's fixable. So, and you could get yours off. You just got to get with way shorter women. That's all. You know what I mean? But you could get yours off. You fix yourself right, you're going to be tripping over women. For real. If women reject, who cares? Yeah, I mean, we should feel like that. Masculine energy is men risking rejection. Yes, this is true. But that's not what we are right now, man. A lot of men have checked out as well. Can we talk about that for just a second? That sometimes there's a lot of men who just really don't want to be bothered with all the hoopla that they are worried about. Like can we talk about that for a second? Yeah, there's a lot of hoopla involved in dating. Can we talk about that for just a second here? That there's some serious hoopla, like stuff that we just don't want to deal with while dating. Like a lot of things we don't want to deal with while dating. Like the spending a bunch of money, about women expecting $200 to $300 on a first date, and I don't even know you, and I'm supposed to invest this type of bread for you just to say you don't even like me or never call me again, or possibly flake on my reservation. Can we talk about that for a second? A lot of dudes don't want to be bothered, man. Hey, man, I might as well buy it, or I might as well go get a passport, or it's a lot of things like that, man. It's not very motivating. And the problem is there's some awesome women out here, but they're far and rare. You can't find them like you used to be able to. You know, that's the problem. And they get mixed up. Just like it's not a lot of dudes that's doing their thing. How easy it is. My conversation is my currency. I hear you. And that's a great thing, bro. That's a great thing. If you could get in the door, you got a decent mouthpiece, you could get into most doors. You'd be in places that you don't even belong. You just got to make them believe you do. So I dig it. I certainly understand it. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You were absolutely right. That's not a bad way to go. It's men and women alike. Correct. Eva Evans, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. And that's why I said, you heard me talk about the men just now. I hope you ain't missing when I said 2/3 of us are overweight and most of us ain't got no bread. Right? And most of us ain't got the game. And a lot of us are even scared, like Jose just explained. Ain't not. Listen, we both got some work to do. Men and women alike. We both have some work to do. And that's what I try to do. I work on human improvement, get into some of my longer form content. Hopefully I could get into some of my longer videos. I have some deep discussions with men and women, and we talk about relationships and stuff. That's a lot of fun. Hopefully I jump in there. Hopefully I do subscribe to the channel. I'm looking forward to see some new subscribers in there, man. We're going to be going hard now, man. I'm not playing around with this. It's going to get better and better and better. Let me see. I don't want to be any kind of awkward because I guess, wait. Oh. Yes. Oh, yeah. You know what, though? I'm really going to run, but I want y'all to jump in. I want y'all to subscribe for sure. Throw some appreciate y'all for all checking in. I definitely appreciate y'all. Share this with a couple cats, man. At least the YouTube live will absolutely be up. I'm gonna try to make it so my Instagram doesn't archive, and I don't know how TikTok's gonna do. I'm never off it. But yeah, do what you can and we'll see what's up. I appreciate y'all for jumping in. And I'm gonna be doing this at least every Friday, and I'm gonna try to pop up on some other days too. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And as always, stay hungry, my friends. Never thirsty.